Welcome to the Unhinged Romant-icks podcast. With every episode, we do our best to highlight any trigger warnings, but please remember to check them yourself before reading any books we recommend. All opinions are those of ours alone, unless otherwise stated. We hope you enjoy the show. Merry
Hi.
Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
And welcome to a very special holiday edition of the Unhinged Romant-icks. I'm Robyn.
I'm Mariah.
And we're going to talk about Christmas things. So we originally had a plan, and we were going to I don't know if you would call it compare and contrast two sets of two different books. I read all four books.
I have a problem.
You didn't quite. We'll get there. You didn't quite read all four books.
No.
So we kind of had to kibosh the idea after the first two books because it just wasn't going to plan.
No.
And here's the problem, Mariah. Tell our listeners what the problem is.
Well, see, the problem is I've learned...
Hold on. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. Mariah loves Christmas. Mariah loves Christmas. Mariah's favorite holiday is Christmas. Mariah's entire home is decorated in Christmas. Mariah lives for Christmas. All year long, Mariah waits for Christmas to happen. Okay, go on, tell them what the problem is.
Okay, so here's the thing. I do love Christmas. I love all the things that come with it, including all the Hallmarky movies. But I have now learned as of this year that Christmas books aren't overly my thing.
Boo.
Sometimes they're okay, but sometimes they're not. And honestly, the only books that I was like, I can't, are the retellings. Maybe it's just a me thing, but maybe there's others out there, but I couldn't do... The retellings were just giving me the
ick.
Yeah, a little bit. And not saying that the book wasn't funny. I feel like if it wasn't a retelling, I probably would have liked it a bit better.
Yeah. And I mean, that's totally fair. And I mean, to be fair, to be true to the name of our podcast, if we weren't the Unhinged Romant-icks, we couldn't talk about the things that gave us ick. That being said, we did agree the books, well, I agreed. I thought the books were all great. I even gave the fourth book 5 stars because I was laughing out loud the entire time I was reading it. But anyways,
yes.
I digress. So we decided to make it just a special, fun holiday edition for the podcast. We would chat about things coming up, Christmassy things, the books that we have read without getting too deep into stuff. We're not going to get into the nitty gritty. We're not going to get into all the tropes and the blurbs and all that stuff.
No.
We'll glaze over them lightly, give you some recommendations for some holiday books if you're looking for something to read on your time off during Christmas. But other than that, here we are. I have my little display set up, so if you're watching us on YouTube, I did slightly decorate my space.
It is very festive.
This is Lowry's Christmas gift. The hedgehog.
You just borrowed it.
I just borrowed his Christmas gift because why would I wrap... Lowry is my dog. Why would I wrap my dog's Christmas gift? I even was like, oh, but it's still got the tags on. I'm like, I can cut the tags off. My dog doesn't care about the tags.
I don't wrap the dog's Christmas gift. It goes in the stocking and that's it.
Yeah, that's fair. I used to wrap Larry's gifts.
I did when he was young. Well, Duke, I did when he was younger.
Yeah. And
it was kind of fun having him sniff around to try to open it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not so much anymore.
Oh, well. You've got 3 babies who have enough of that.
Yes, and I have all of my wrapping done 4 days early, which is kind of abnormal for me. And I have made all my doughs for all my cookies.
Ooh.
Tomorrow I'm going to start baking them. And the next day, and then hopefully the 24th, I'm pretty much at your parents all day. So
Yes, I heard.
yes, I'm dropping the boy off at work. So we
Yeah,
don't have 2 cars there.
right.
And I'm just going to be there at like 8 in the morning or 7:30.
Yeah,
So
it was really funny because
yeah.
my dad called and gave me like the update, and he was like, saying that you and the kids would be there. And I'm like, okay, well, Ian will drop me off. It'll be nice because then Ian will be able to see them and the kids. Because originally I figured you guys were coming like later on. I didn't know. And then when I got off the phone, he's like, "What? Find out what time Mariah's going to be there. We'll just go right at the same time." I'm like, "You want to go to my parents' house at 8 a.m.?" And he was like, "Oh, no, I don't need to be there that long."
Yeah. It wasn't my plan, but
No.
it just kind of worked out that way. So
Yeah, that's
so the
fair.
next couple days, I'm a little busy trying to get it all together.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be good
Well,
and fun.
I can't wait for your baked goods. As I have mentioned in previous
Uh-huh.
episodes, you do make good Christmas cookies, so I'm excited for those because
Yes.
I used to do baking and I just don't have the time anymore, and I just don't. Other people do enough baking that I just don't need to.
Well, this year I did it a little differently. Usually I don't even freeze the doughs. I just, as soon as I make them, I just cook them right away. And I
Yeah.
just decided to freeze them this year. So I'm going to see how that goes.
So did you freeze the dough in balls or in just like a log, in a
Just a
clump?
log.
Oh, good luck.
Well, I've never done it before, but
When are you baking them? Tomorrow?
I've already taken 2 out.
Okay.
For the 2 I'm going to do tomorrow because
Yeah.
I'm going to do those 2 and then I'll do 3 the next day.
Okay. I was gonna say you should
Yeah.
probably take them out of the freezer now if you're baking tomorrow.
Already done.
There you go. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And I
I
will take the
expect
others
my
out
cookies.
tomorrow.
I expect cookies, so you know.
Yes, and they're all newish recipes, so
Mhm.
it'll be interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I
Fun.
always save some for me.
Yeah, you should. Of
Like,
course.
I did all the work. I deserve a treat.
You do deserve a treat.
Anyways, I have a couple of Christmassy questions. So I'll start with my first one and we can, throughout the episode, go through the rest.
Unhinged, go on.
Yes. So, what is your favorite Christmas tradition?
I would have to say now, I really enjoy making pierogies with my mom. I used to not care so much. Like, she would always make them and I would kind of exist. But I was never really like, I never really got into it. But the last couple of years, I've kind of been paying more attention on like what needs to be done to make pierogies so that one, if I just want to make them on my own accord, I can do so. And two, eventually, if she's just like, I don't have time or I'm too old to do this anymore, then at least one of her children knows how to do it because we all know the youngest one can't. My blessed sister.
Yes, her pierogies always come out very special.
I made a pierogi when I was making them with my mom this year. We did them a couple weeks ago. And I don't know what happened to it, but she looked at the cookie sheet where all the pierogies were splayed out before they went to the freezer and she was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Don't worry about it." I can't even explain what it ended up
Yeah.
looking like a dumpling because it like the dough wasn't sticking because it was too sticky and it
Okay.
was just like coming apart. So I kept having to like maneuver it and
So
eventually
is
it
it
just
like a
ended
log?
it's
Because
like a ball.
that's what I'm
It was like a
imagining.
ball. No, Cam's look like fingerling potatoes when she
That's what
made
I'm
hers.
thinking of. Because I remember because we used to I used to do them with you guys, which
Yeah,
I tried my hardest to come this time, but it
I
just didn't
know.
work out. But yeah, because I do enjoy going with you guys to do
Hmm.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, every year we can't have everybody, and it was too
Yeah.
bad. But I mean, me and my mom got them done fairly quickly, and it worked out just fine. It was great, and you'll get to have some, obviously. But
Yes.
yeah, I would say that's my favorite thing because I don't know, it's just like a tradition. It's like a Ukrainian Christmas Eve tradition every year. My mom makes like a very it's like a specific thing, like it's a traditional Ukrainian Christmas Eve dinner with, I think it's 13 courses. It's supposed to be no dairy, but we kind of ignore that rule because we do have the
Yeah.
pierogies, which do have ricotta in them.
And it's also supposed to be no meat, and there's usually bacon in the
It
with
Yeah,
the
with the pierogies,
pierogies.
yeah, so it's supposed to be no
So
meat, but that's the only, like, quote, unquote, "meat" that we have is the bacon
that's
in the
true.
pierogies.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we have fish, we have veggies, we have, like, pickles and beets, which you hate.
Yeah, not a fan of beets. But
But yeah, I would say that's probably one of my favorite traditions is doing that. Yeah, what's yours?
I love going to Butchart Gardens
Mm,
with the family.
yeah.
I love walking, seeing all the Christmas lights there. And it's just so fun. We all get together, we all do a little walk, and they always do such a good job with their light display. And then I love it when it snows here, which it doesn't often. But
No.
when it does, Butchart Gardens is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty.
I have not been to the Butcher Gardens Christmas display ever. If I have, I was a small child and I don't
My
remember.
God, you should come next time. Unfortunately, we couldn't really make it work yet.
Yeah.
But they do it until January, so we might
Oh,
go after.
yeah.
We might
Okay.
try. Like, I have a season pass for Butchart because I actually go quite often.
Mm,
I live very, very close to it, and it's a
yeah.
good little walk, like, to walk around. And then we always get a hot dog after. They have the best
Mm.
hot dogs I have ever had.
Oh my god,
So good.
you had me at hot dog.
It's really good. You should come when we go.
I have
It would
not
be fun.
I have not been there in a very long time. For anybody who's not from where we're from, which is Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Butchart Gardens is this like massive, very famous, like probably world famous
Yeah.
gardens. That's kind of like it's sort of on the like you have to like go down a hill, I think, to get to it, and it kind of like
Yeah.
backs out onto like a little inlet. Like it's kind of on the water. You don't really see the water unless you go to very specific parts, I think. I don't
No.
really know, not really.
Yeah.
But it's this
No.
like huge
Yeah.
like I think it used to be like a quarry or something like that, or and like all
I do
I
not
don't
know.
know.
I do not know, but it's so pretty there. I always laugh because we live in a capital city and
Yeah.
literally we have nothing here but Butchart Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no like you know how like capital cities always have like attractions and
Yes.
stuff? We have Butchart Gardens.
Yeah, we have like little things, and that's like our big thing.
Yeah.
Did you know that Ian and his dad used to work at Butchart Gardens?
No, I don't
Oh,
think I knew that
oh, yeah.
information. I have actually family that works there and have worked
Mm,
there for years.
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So we go there. But yeah, yeah, like I said before, I have a season pass. And the season pass, if you live around here and actually and go more than twice a year, it's worth it because it literally, you pay for your entrance fee. And that entrance fee will go towards a season pass. And basically, if you go at least one more time, you've paid for the pass.
Huh. Interesting.
It's basically 2 visits will
Huh.
pay for your pass.
Yeah.
So I'm
Interesting.
like, it's
Are
worth it
kids
for me.
are kids free?
Under 5,
Oh, there you go.
I believe, if I remember correctly. I believe
Yeah.
it's under 5. But yeah,
Mm,
so like I take all the kids and they love it there.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my eldest takes her little camera and walks around and takes pictures of the little flowers.
Aw.
It's great.
That's cute.
So, let's get into our first book recommendation.
Okay.
Okay, you go because you're the Christmas
I
book
loved
girly.
I loved them all. I will like right off the bat, I don't think I didn't hate any of them. I had a couple qualms with 2 of them. But it wasn't like a make or break kind of thing. Like it didn't make me hate the book or anything. So, I'm going to start with the first 2 that you and I did read together.
Yes.
Which was a little series called it was the Naughty or Nice series. So book 1 and they're by Alta Hensley. So these are like dark romance holiday books. They're both available on Kindle Unlimited. The first one is called He Sees You When You're Sleeping, and the second book is called He Knows When You're Awake. So I have them on my Kindle here to display if anybody wants to see what the covers look like.
And I actually did enjoy these. They were a cute, well, yeah, cute, easy reads. I wouldn't label them dark.
They were like baby dark.
Yeah, baby dark.
They were like baby
they're
dark.
they're both stalker romances.
Mm-hmm.
But I did enjoy it. The only thing for me is I felt it was very surface level. And I think you kind of felt the same way.
I did. I think we had a pretty like decent conversation about that, where they had the author gave the characters these very specific kinks, and it felt like every time they were like going to divulge into these kinks, like, you know, given to their wants and their needs and whatever, they kind of skimmed over it a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Which I was like, okay, I get it. Like, maybe it's not supposed to be the spiciest of books, which is fine. They're just giving the characters, like, these are their kinks, this is what they like, and then they kind of like have them go off and do something else. So that was my only qualm, was just like the surface level kink stuff, and then not really like diving super deep into it. So that's what got me. So yes, I agree, like we agreed that it was very surface level. There was darkness, but it was all like anything that was like dark and stalkery was kind of like explained too. So like the first one was about literally a firefighter who like saved this girl from a car crash, and then he stalked her for like 2.5 years.
Yeah, and I will admit I liked the first one way more than I liked the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's just because I liked the MMC way more.
Yeah. I did like the male main. Yeah, I liked the male main character of the first book better than I liked the one in the second book. I think I liked the second book a little bit more. I felt like the first one felt rushed to me, and the second one just felt like it had a little bit more darkness.
That's true. The dark one kind of touched a bit on mafia, and I will admit I do love me a mafia romance. I read them a lot. You, I think, are a virgin in that category.
Yeah, I haven't read any other than like, I don't know, does Caught Up count?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Kind
That's
of.
I'm just asking.
It like touches on it. So, but like I've read like mafia romances, like, and they're very different.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
I almost
and so then,
yes,
no, I haven't read any mafia ones.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't even categorize mafia as dark. It's just
it
like
could be.
It's mafia. Yes, it could be. There is ones that are dark that I've read. I could give you a couple, but that's on another day, I feel like.
Fair. But all in all, they were good reads. If you're new to dark romance and you just want to like dabble your feet and you want like a little holiday spice in there too, they would be a good read. They were cute stories. They weren't retellings of anything, so you don't have to worry about
like that. I said, I liked those ones. I didn't mind them. I told you my only thing about them, but other than that, they were nice. Yes. I liked it.
I know. Okay. And we're just should I talk about something else first, or should we just get into the other
I was gonna do another question.
Okay.
Just to break all this up.
Okay, go on.
Okay. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie. I need you to go first because I need to think about this.
Okay, I did think about this, and
I know what your least favorite Christmas movie is.
What one?
Elf.
That's not true. That is not true. I enjoy Elf. We literally were watching it just before. I enjoy it. The only thing I hated was when Alex decided he wanted to play a trick on me and watch it for 2 weeks straight.
Was that the year that you complained about it, and then Cam and I, as a joke, got you 4 different copies of
Yes.
Elf?
Yes, it is. But I like that movie. I enjoy it. We watch it probably a couple times in the Christmas season. I enjoy it. I was just like, "Oh my god, I cannot watch this movie again." But my favorite Christmas movie, it was really hard to choose because I love, like, all the classics.
Yeah.
But I love the Santa Claus movies.
Oh, those are really good. I would
Those are
agree.
yeah, those are my favorite. Out of the series, I like the second one the best.
Okay.
And that's when he
Okay.
finds a wife. I think it's the whole romance aspect of
Yeah.
it. And I'm just like, I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that
that
is a
one's
good one.
mine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I might have to say Die Hard.
Now, is that a Christmas
Yes.
movie, or are we in the same
'Kay.
category as Lights Out being a Christmas story because she has her tree up the whole time?
Listen, Macaulay Culkin. Yes, it is a Christmas movie. It takes place on Christmas. There is literally Christmas music in the movie.
Okay, I think I have to watch it again. I haven't seen it in quite a long time. But okay.
But yeah, but if you want a true Christmas movie.
Yes, I want a true Christmas movie.
Um, Honestly, I might have to say Elf might be one of my top favorites. I don't think I have like
Yeah.
a favorite because like I don't
I don't e
religiously watch the same movies every single year. Like I kind of watch them when I feel like it, but like Elf is a really good movie. I really enjoy that one. And that one I do kind of find myself probably watching almost every year just because it's like lighthearted and goofy and I like Will Ferrell, so
Yeah. I have to say, Alex and I don't really watch the Hallmark ones very often. We usually stick to, like, the classics, kind of.
yeah.
Like, we just watched National Lampoon last night, and I love that one.
Yeah, there are
It's hard to choose just one because they're all
yeah.
so good.
There's so many, and, like, every year they come out with more, so it's
Yeah.
just, like, you have to, like, pick and choose what you
Yeah.
wanna watch, and, like, to be quite honest, recently, I've been binging, the original 90210, so
Yeah, I was watching that. I took a little bit of a breaky poo, but
yeah.
I will get back into that
Yeah, no,
soon.
I've been hardcore into that, so I've just been like every
You
time I get
know.
home from work, I'm like I'm gonna watch this. Although I watched most of Daddy's Home 2 like last
That's a
week,
good
which
one.
is a Christmas movie, I
It
think.
is. It is a Christmas movie.
And I love Mark Wahlberg and I love Will Ferrell, and I would like them to make a Daddy's Home 3. So if they could just get on that
Yes.
right away, Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, if you happen to stumble upon this podcast, just know that I support the decision to make a third movie. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched a new Christmas movie, and
Mhm.
it was the Jonas Brothers one.
Oh my God. No, I don't want to talk about the Jonas Brothers. You know what's a really good movie? And, like, Cam, my younger sister, and I kind of, like, every once in a while, if we watch it, we'll kinda, like, sing the song, like, one of the known songs to it, but the White Christmas with Bing Crosby and the others, the, like, "Sisters, sisters," like,
Oh,
that
yeah.
part of the movie.
Alex and I tried to watch it last night, but we couldn't find it. So,
Oh, no.
yeah, we were like, "Oh, I think he owns it." And I'm like, I'm like 100% positive we do not own this movie.
My dad
So,
does.
I know because we watch it a lot at Christmas, but the only time I've ever watched it is at your dad's.
Yeah, we usually watch White Christmas or my dad will put it on Christmas Eve, so I imagine that he'll probably throw it on Christmas
Yeah.
Eve. We should tell a fun story about a fun tradition my family actually, we haven't done it, but
Oh, I forgot about that one. It's been a
so
while.
it's been a while because you guys don't stay over anymore, and so
We
it kinda
did last year.
Did you do it last year?
I don't think we
I
did.
don't remember. So some time ago, like I think it was over 10 years ago, my brother decided one morning, and as a precursor, my family always gets up at an ungodly hour on Christmas Day. Like we don't sleep and we are up at like before
5
5
a.m.
a.m. Like
5.
5
People,
a.m. in the
okay,
morning.
imagine joining this family for Christmas when you don't usually wake up at this time and you wake up at 5 a.m.
And yet you kept coming back every year.
Yeah.
So, anyways, my brother, and I'm almost positive it must have been like you might have been. I don't know if you were there the first time he did
I
it. Maybe
was.
not. Were you the first time he did it? You were
Yeah.
there? Okay. Anyways, my brother took the Top Gun DVD, put it on the DVD player, cranked it, and woke the entire house up with the beginning part of the Top Gun movie. And now, if you've seen that movie, you know that it's like planes, jet planes, and like really aggressive hardcore 80s rock in the background.
It was iconic. Okay. And honestly, it became a tradition. He woke up everyone else.
And yeah, it just became a
Yes.
thing that he did every single year to wake
But
everybody up on Christmas Day. And
but
then
I will never forget when Ian walked in the room the
oh, he
first
was so
year.
mad.
He was so mad.
I mean,
was
everybody was mad, but he was a tired boy and he was not happy.
No, okay, I'm sorry. I have to correct you. There was one person who walked in the room with a huge smile on their face, and that was your dad. He was laughing. He was like, I'm going to start the coffee.
He's like why we are the way that we are. So, I mean, my mother can't be blamed for why we are the way that we are. It's my dad. We're a little strange and because of my dad. But yeah, so that was the thing. And then we kind of did a thing for a few years, you, me, and my sister, where we would go and buy matching pajamas. And it kind of started as like a funny thing. Like I think the three of us were out. We were just like, let's get matching pajamas, and we like picked three matching pajamas and then like did it as a surprise. And then we tried to do it subsequently, like every year after that. But then because it was a thing and we had to go out and we had to do it, it became harder and harder and harder because we couldn't agree on anything.
Well, I was more like, I didn't really care overly that much. I feel like it was more your sister who is like,
we love her. We love you.
Yes, we love Cam. But she was a little picky.
Anyways, it lasted for a while. I think we did it at least, I want to say 5 times, but I can't remember. But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun thing to do.
I still try to do PJs for the family a little bit. Because I love doing, well, like when I was a kid, I used to get like Christmas jammies on Christmas Eve to wear for that night.
Yeah.
For the morning. I loved doing that. So I'm actually doing that this year for the kids.
Oh, that's fun.
So I got them all little matching jammies.
Oh.
So they'll all be in their matching jammies. I'm going to give it to them on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can wear them.
Yeah.
Now, will the middle one keep hers on?
She's getting better. But she did like shedding it. I don't know. Yeah. She's a character, that one.
I was telling my friends about her because I had some friends over last night. We did like a little like charcuterie night, and they were like, how are your nibblings? And I was like, they're great. And I was talking about the oldest and how she's like, how like quickly she's grown up in like the past year, like just like how like more of a person she's becoming. And then obviously the youngest is just a blob. And I was like, the middle one's a ninja. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh, well, she's one of those kids where if you look away, she's gone.
Yeah.
And you don't hear her. And then I was like, we could probably make a drinking game out of it, and and see like every time someone says where's H, you have to take a drink because the number of times that we're at my parents' house and someone's like, "Where's H?" Nobody
Yeah.
knows.
She likes to wander.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do another book rec.
Okay. Can I talk about them? I love them.
Yes, we can
Okay.
talk about the ones that
Uh,
I don't love, but yes, go
okay.
ahead.
I saw these, and if you're on the Bookstagram world, you've probably seen them too. It's two books in, I don't know if there's a series name to the books, but they're by Megan Quinn. The first book is called How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, and it's cute. It's basically a Grinch retelling, sorry. And then the second book is called Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal, and it's loosely Home Alone-ish. I loved these books. I thought they were so funny. I thought the banter between the characters was so good. The retellings to me were so loosely based on like those two movies that it didn't bother me at all. Like I wasn't like, "Oh my god, this is just the Grinch." Like there were obviously like names that were very similar. Like the aunt is called Cindy. So, and then there was like May and Martha Behavior. Like it
Yeah.
was like Whoville when you first kind of read it. And like the whole thing is like a Christmas place. Like all year round Christmasville, like town is where the two books are based in. First one's Grumpy Sunshine. The second one is like these two awkward characters who like fall in love and they're like super awkward around each
Is
other.
it
And
a
that
little enemies to lovers, the second?
the second one's like a smidge. Yes, it starts off
Yeah.
as enemies to lovers. Well, I guess yes, it would be enemies to lovers because he has to like explain himself later because
Right.
he was trying to destroy her. But then he fell in love with her. Um I loved them. I thought they were really good. I actually gave the second book 5 stars because I was literally like laughing so hard at parts of that book. I was like throwing my iPad down because I was just like, I would have to stop and like laugh and then like start again because I thought it was just so funny. But
I
you.
I okay. I'm not saying I've read other Megan Quinn books and I
Hmm.
loved them.
Yeah.
The yeah, it was just the retelling part for me that just was hard. Like in the first one, honestly, the only thing that irritated me was okay, there was a couple things.
Hmm.
Um the
The icks.
poems. The things that gave me the ick was the poems and him like talking to the narrator. I know
I
you
loved
loved
that.
that part. I know you did, but I just was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Honestly, if it cut that part out and it was just a Christmas story, I probably would have liked it a lot better.
I thought it made it different.
But
Like, it obviously, like any other holiday book you read, if it's just like chapter, 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 it's like fine. But I felt like it kind of broke it up and gave it like a different spin. And it just like, I don't know, it made it kind of like, I just thought it was like a really cool thing to add into the book anyways. And I think if you were like talking in movie terms, they like broke the fourth wall by having the characters talk to the narrator, which I also thought was like a really funny thing to do. I just loved it. And I also, the thing that I loved too was in the first book, Cole hated the narrator. Like his interactions with the narrator are like, why are you doing this? Leave me alone. Get out of here. Kind of stuff. But then in the second book, Max and the narrator, Max would be like, why are you doing this? Okay, just checking. Cool. I love you. You're great. And then the narrator's like, did I ever tell you you're my favorite? Like it was just funny. But the second one didn't have the poems. So the first one
yeah,
was
I
like,
think it was the poems
the
for me.
first
Like
one
I was just like, no.
Yeah, so the first one, because it was, like, loosely based on the Grinch, I think the reason they had the poetry for the narrator in that one is because it's, like, Dr. Seussy.
I
So
get
that's
it.
what
I get
yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
get it. I just
I'm explaining
it
for the
wasn't for
readers.
me. It just wasn't for me. But like I said, like I even asked you, I'm like, so how's the book? Like I was still
Yeah.
kind of curious, but I just didn't want to read it.
Yeah, that's fair. Did you now you said you were gonna listen to the audiobook for
Yeah.
the second
So
one.
I haven't quite finished it yet, but I
Okay.
decided to listen to it because as soon as I saw Teddy Hamilton is in it, I was just like,
Oh.
yes, please.
Oh, there
And
you go.
he just makes me like it more. But again, don't love. I know it's a retelling, but I don't love that part, and the whole narrator thing. It just weirds me out. That's just for that. Like I said, that's just me. But I'm reading it because it is quite funny, or
Yeah.
listening to it.
Yeah.
But so yeah, like while I do crap around the house, I'm just like headphones in and listening to it because I will listen to Teddy Hamilton talk. I will listen to him recite his grocery list. I could listen to him all the time.
Teddy Hamilton, if you're listening, Mariah would like your voice for Christmas.
Yes. If someone wants to give me a cameo of Teddy Hamilton talking to me, I won't be sad.
Well, there you go.
And he's on Cameo, by the way.
Food for thought.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Or Jacob Morgan. I'll take him too.
I don't know who that guy is, but sure, I believe you.
Yes,
I don't know
you
the
do.
names.
He was.
Is he Josh?
He's Josh. Yes.
Like him.
So, do you want a cameo of Josh?
Yes, I do.
Well,
Josh
who
is my
knows?
number one book boyfriend, so yes, I do. Ooh, you know what? I think Axlis Maxheimer might be my second book boyfriend. I think I've made a decision.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, I'll let you know when I get to the end of the audiobook.
When you get to the end of the audiobook, you will find out who the narrator is as well.
Better be someone good.
They reveal who the narrator is.
Gosh.
But yeah, those I really enjoy. Yeah, How My Neighbor Stole Christmas and Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. They're all over Bookstagram right now. So if you're living on Bookstagram, you've seen them. You know everybody's reading them except Mariah. Yeah, I'm kidding. She's listening.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
I love you.
Okay, I have another question.
Questions.
What is your favorite Christmas song?
Mm-hmm.
As well as artist?
Oh.
Christmassy stuff, though.
You have very good questions that I don't have the answers to. So could you please answer?
Okay. Mine is It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. I love that one.
Okay.
That's probably my fave.
Okay.
And Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé singing It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas.
Yeah. His Christmas album is elite.
Yeah.
I love his Christmas album. I listen to it all the time. Oh, wait, I'm not done. Don't interrupt me. Elvis's Christmas album too. I love. Yeah. So those are my two. It's kind of a toss up between Michael Bublé and Elvis for me. Yeah.
Okay. Side question. Would you say that Michael Bublé is now in like the same league as Mariah Carey when it comes to artists who need to defrost for Christmas?
Yes. I don't love Mariah Carey. I just was never really a fan of hers. But I do like her Christmas song. Is it? It's beginning to. What is her Christmas?
All I want for Christmas is you.
Right. See, I like that one, but her just regular stuff.
Yeah.
Not overly a fan of it.
That's fair.
Yeah. Also, I could have a thing where people thought that I was named after her, and it irritates me when people say that, and I'm like, no.
You mean you weren't?
No. My name was found in a baby book. But yeah, not overly a fan of Mariah. Sorry.
That's fair. I mean, I agree. Like, I kind of grew up with her music, and she was not like my number one favorite artist, but I do like her Christmas music, so fine. And same with like Michael Bublé, like his Christmas music is fine.
I like Michael Bublé, period. I love Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
And he's Canadian.
He is Canadian. He is.
I love him. His
He's good.
Instagram, his TikToks are so funny. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can talk about Michael Bublé for a while. So
Should we have a Michael Bublé podcast one day just for the hell of
we might.
it?
Just listen
Um,
to his music. Anyway, okay, what is yours? What's your song and artist?
so controversially, I would have to say that I actually really enjoyed the song Baby It's Cold Outside. Um, And I don't think I have, like, a favorite rendition of it because I think that there's so many good renditions of it with different artists who do it and kind of, like, make it their own. I don't like it when people start changing the words. That's when I started to not like the song when the
Yeah.
whole debacle a few years ago came out and everybody's really mad about it, and I'm just like, "You have to remember that, like, it was the time like, when the song was written, and, like, you can't just, like, cancel a song because it was written in, like, 1901 or whenever it was written." But I really like that song. I think it's really cute. I do think it's lighthearted. I don't think too seriously of the lyrics or anything like that. Like, it's a cute, fun song, and I do enjoy even, like, probably the original version, which I couldn't tell you who the original singers of that song were.
No idea.
But it's good. You know what? If I looked it up, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, duh." Um, I will tell you, a good album that I really like is She and Him, which is Zoe Deschanel, and I can never remember the guy that is in She and Him with her. But they did a Christmas album, and it's basically just like regular Christmas songs that they did, but it's very like kind of I don't know if bluesy is the right word, but it's definitely like indie type music if you like that
Mm,
kind of stuff. But I always like throwing that record on at Christmas time
yeah.
because I have it. And so yeah, that would be like one of my favorite like more modern um albums to listen to at Christmas time.
Yeah, I will admit, I love
Oh, and
pentatonics.
and Wham!
What?
Last Christmas.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a classic. And honestly, Hill Duff did it justice.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a little Hillary Duff in their life,
You
and
know
if
who at a Christmas album I actually really like is
Hillary Duff.
Ashley no, Jessica Simpson.
Oh god,
It's
no.
so old, but her Christmas album is so good.
Ugh,
She does Baby It's Cold Outside with Nick Lachey, and it's so good.
of course she did. That's
I
probably
loved
how
it.
he yeah, I'm not gonna say any more than that.
Anyway, all I'm saying is I like that one. I actually like Pentatonics. Their
Mm,
Christmas album is so good. Their
yeah.
Hallelujah. Oh, I listen to that all year. I don't
No,
care. It's a Christmas song, but whatever.
they are, like, a cappella, right? Or
Mhm.
whatever? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
make
I
all the
like
noises
them.
themselves. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're so talented.
I
Like, I
wouldn't say
could
that
not
they're
do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that they're one of my favorite bands or anything, but I do think that they're very good at what they do. Like, they're
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
very good singers and very good at the a cappella stuff, and, like, it's not my favorite, but I can respect that they do very well at their craft.
I watch the Pitch Perfect movies all the time.
Oh, those are good movies. I
I
do like
like
those
those
movies.
movies. I
They're very
love
good. I
they're so
like
funny. Anyway.
the guy, I can never remember his name, but he's really funny, and I like him. He was in a movie with Zac Efron that one time. I can't remember his name. It's fine. Move on.
I don't know. Okay. Okay, so I will kind of say a book rec that I had
Okay.
and that I read this year,
Mhm.
and it's called Tinsel and Tools. Now, it's a novella. I find that when I go towards like Christmassy books, it's always
Mhm.
a novella.
Mhm.
Usually they're little short little ones,
Mhm.
which I like because
Yeah.
they're like nice little like books you can read in like a day, and yeah,
Yeah, like,
it's cute.
easy to read. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, this one is an romance,
Mhm.
and it is Tinsel and Tools by Kimberly Knight. And I believe it's a newer book, but don't quote me on this because I'm not entirely sure. But basically, it's a guy and he inherits an inn, and he
Mm.
lives, I believe, in New York, and he travels all the way. I don't know. I think it's like Vermont or something, but I'm not too sure. And basically, he arrives at the inn, and the inn is like it's in rough shape. So he
Mhm.
has to hire a contractor to get it looking in tip top shape to either sell or run.
Mhm.
And basically the contractor is very, very cute. But he is also straight. But
so he converts him.
things progress. Feelings arise. It's really cute.
Interesting.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You are enjoying your MM books.
like I said before, I am in a hole and I cannot get out of it. And I don't want to.
That's fine. You can
Yes.
you like what you like. It's fine.
I like it. So I have I like it. It's
They
good.
are also on holes that they can't get out.
Okay. Now we went to the naughty places.
This is a naughty podcast.
Yes.
I also read a couple novellas. I read one by Chelsea Curto called Dashing All the Way, which
I wanted to read that one. I haven't
cute.
read it. It's on my list.
Not a retelling. It's ex-boyfriend's dad, so age gap romance.
Yes, please.
It's kind of like a running romance because they like meet because of like this like marathon thing that one of the characters is doing, and yeah, it's cute.
Oh, like a legit running.
Like legit running. Like they're actually there's a very like a prominent portion of the book is about running. So that one was really cute. And then I also read this one. I read it on Kindle, but it's called The Holiday Delay. This is it is a novella. They're all most books are standalones these days, but it's also a part of a series. It's the third book in the Golden City series by Cassandra Mall. So it's about one of the which are kind of hockey romance books. So this one has one of the hockey players in it, and he meets a girl at an airport, but she also has ties to somebody else from one of the other books. So if you read the other books, it makes a lot of sense. But it was a cute little like stuck in an airport because of a snowstorm, little like holiday delay, like literally.
Actually, going off of that, I have the next book that I read, and I read this a couple years ago, but I loved it. And it's kind of the same thing. They get stuck in an airport and they meet and they kind of hit it off, and their romance builds from there. But it was so cute. And it is called An Irish Rock Star for Christmas by Jay Salmon. I loved that book. I am probably going to read it again this year because I loved it so much. And I don't love the rock star romances very much, but I liked this one.
And why don't you love the rock star romances very much?
I don't know what it is. I think it's the whole like they're just like traveling a lot. I don't know what it is. Like traveling a lot, have all the girls throwing themselves at him and stuff. Like I've read some good ones, but I'm just like, not for me.
Gotcha. Have you read one?
Yeah, I don't really have like a specific ick about it. I just don't love them.
Is it just like when it's the male main character who's a rock star that you don't like the books? Because we read a book by, oh God, what was her name? Elsie Silver. One of the Wild books. She was a pop star who comes to like, hides away in a small town.
Okay, I have a thing. She wasn't doing really the whole like concert thing in the book.
Okay.
So I didn't mind it.
Okay.
I think it's the whole like when they're in the concert and they like pull their significant other up on stage. I'm like, I would never want that happening to me. So I'm just like, don't you dare.
Okay, so like when it's literally like a touring rock star kind of a trope. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, not a fan. Like if it's like, okay, say it's like a cowboy and he's in a bar and he goes on stage and starts singing, sign me up. But like, yeah, when it's like touring and then you have all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I get that. That makes sense. That is fair. No, that totally makes sense. Yeah. And yes, I totally see the difference because yes, when in that book, she was just like existing. That was her job, but it wasn't like really about her being a pop star. It was more about her
Yeah.
running away from being a pop star.
Like, I like when the romance is more focal point than the actual being a rock star is.
Okay. That makes sense. But this one, so the one you're talking about, the what was it called? The Irish rock star for Christmas? Is
Yeah.
that what? Okay, so
So
that
it
one
kind of is. It
yeah.
kind of is because at first she doesn't know who he is.
Mhm.
So he doesn't really tell her that he's like a famous rock star or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then kind of towards the end, he's like, come to one of my shows.
Mm.
And that's how they kind of like meet up again.
And who's that one
But
by?
it's cute. That Jay Salmon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super cute. I loved that one. I have another question.
Okay.
Another Christmassy question.
Go on.
So, this is a topic I've talked about before, not with you, but with other people. If you had kids, would you do Elf on the Shelf?
Fuck no.
Okay, that's kind of my answer because I'm like, I would not want to have to remember to move the damn elf all the time. I don't want to buy things for the elf. And then, like, there's just so many things. Like, no, I have no energy for this. If the boys, the husbands, boyfriends, partners, whatever, want to take on that responsibility, go for it. I will never do it.
I feel like the elf on the shelf thing has just gotten so out of hand. And I feel like also it's less about doing it for the kids and more about posting it on social media so you can show people what you're doing. Like, I feel like it's just become such a huge social media phenomenon. Like, I'm sure there's people out there who aren't posting it on social media, they're just doing it on their own accord. But like the stuff that you can buy with it, like there's like kits, there's like accessories, there's
know.
so much stuff for them, and it's just like it wasn't it was just supposed to be an elf on a shelf.
I have elves. I
Like
have an elf that looks like it's supposed to be Elf on the Shelf, but it's
yeah,
just an elf.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I won't do it.
I just think it's just a lot. It's so much work and planning and like it because if you don't plan ahead, then you have to like literally think every day, like, what are you gonna do? And then come up with something. So you either have to like have the time to like think of what you're gonna do every single day, or have the time to sit down and plan ahead 24 days of elf on the shelf shit. That being said, you know about the creepy baby, right?
Yes, I know about the creepy baby. You might want to enlighten our listeners about the creepy baby, though.
I just wanted to make sure that you remember about the creepy baby. So one year, it was actually so my sister had a Halloween costume one year where she needed a baby doll for part of her costume. We won't get into why she needed a baby doll for costume, but she did. So we just ended up with this baby doll in our home of mostly grown ass people. Actually, she was like 13 or something when she got the baby doll. It doesn't matter. Anyways, eventually had this baby doll. One year, and I don't even remember when it was, but someone hid the baby doll in like a very inconspicuous place. I'm pretty sure it was in a dryer vent. Like, not a dryer vent, a heat vent that was on the floor.
Yeah, I saw that one. That scared the fuck out of me.
So we just had this plastic like baby doll and we just started taking turns hiding it in like really weird places. And eventually we got like, I think my mom and dad got like clothes for the doll. And then it just became a thing where we would just like hide the baby doll, the creepy baby doll. And like whoever found it would hide it in a new spot, and it would just end up in like the weirdest places around my parents' house. So that was like our version of Elf on the Shelf was the creepy baby because she would come out at Christmas time, and that's when we would hide her.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I'll never
fun.
forget the one time I went to the bathroom and it was just hanging on your dad's shorts on the door. And I was just like, are you serious?
Oh my God.
I'm just like, and then they're like, get me to hide it. And I'm like, I don't want to touch this doll.
You have to play.
Yeah. Oh
But
my
yes,
God.
so that was our elf on the shelf, was just creepy baby.
Okay, what is your favorite Christmas cookie or treat or food? Christmas food, any of those options. What is it?
Pierogies? Okay, I'll pick something
Okay.
else. Okay, it's another Ukrainian dish, and it's called nelesnaka. And it's basically like little crepes filled with like cottage cheese or ricotta or whatever. And then you roll them up and then you put them in a pan and you bake them and you cover them in like cream. Oh, they're so good.
Those are good.
They're so
Yeah.
delicious. That's another cheat for Christmas Eve because it's filled with dairy. Really like those. Christmas cookies. I do love a snickerdoodle, which reminds me. My best friend gave me a tin of cookies yesterday, and they are filled with snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles are good. I do
They're
love
delicious.
snickerdoodle.
So I am excited about this.
Yeah. I love a good sugar cookie.
Yeah.
Butter
cookies. Shortbread.
butter.
Like butter cookies or shortbread cookies.
Yeah.
Like just
Those are
like
good.
melt in your mouth. Like just so good.
Yeah.
Delicious.
And for like a
Delicious.
food you get at Christmas, and I don't always, like, I could get this all the time, but I love a good stuffing. Good stuffing with gravy.
You and my sister.
It's my favorite part. I love a good stuffing. But your sister likes the gravy.
My sister.
Let's be honest.
She's gonna listen to
this. She will not eat stuffing with no gravy.
I feel like she's gonna listen to this episode and be like, "Why have I been roasted so hard on your podcast?"
She's not being roasted. This is loving.
This is loving roasting.
Loving roasting.
She loves gravy so much that my parents one year finally had to buy her own gravy boat because she was taking too much gravy. There's also
she gets the gravy last.
She's not allowed to
family.
She's not allowed to have the gravy now until everybody else has had the gravy. Because she'll take all of it and won't leave enough for everybody else. So yeah, there's a rule at the dinner table that Cam gets the gravy last, unless she's given her own gravy boat, which has happened.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Would she be mad if I gifted her a gravy boat?
No, you should definitely gift her a gravy boat. She'd be so happy. But it's funny too because my parents don't have like an actual gravy boat. They actually use, I don't know what they're called, but when you get like an espresso maker and there's the thing like that you put the milk in to steam the milk with.
Yeah.
That's what they and it's big, so it holds a lot of gravy, but that's what it's like to steam the milk for lattes in. That's what they use for gravy. And I'm like, every once in a while, I'm like, I should get them a gravy boat. But then I'm like, but no, we have that and it works just fine. Normal people have gravy boats. My parents have the latte milk foaming contraption. But you know what's good about it is it pours really nicely and it has a really nice long handle. So you're not like awkwardly because gravy boats have such a tiny handle and like it's so elongated that
they always dribble.
They dribble. Yeah, they're messy.
Annoying. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Honestly, there's so much shit out there that is unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like
you can like come up with another way to use something that works just fine, whatever, go for it.
True.
You know what I had last night? Cranberry brie bites. Just wanted to make you jealous.
That's what I'm making for Christmas Day. Yeah, my family's doing a dinner later. So they're like, you have to make an appetizer. I literally bought the brie today. I have all the stuff at home.
I didn't make them from scratch. I bought a box of pre-made like frozen ones from No Frills and then put them in my oven. But they were good.
I win.
Yes, you do. Anybody who makes things from scratch wins, of course. That is an unwritten rule.
I know. I called my mom and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the cranberry brie bites. I might just get spanakopita's. I just don't want to put a lot on my plate. And she's like, oh, are you sure?
That's all it took.
No, there was a bit more, but
Mm.
my mom's good at the little guilt trips a little bit
Gam Gam's a
sometimes.
little guilt tripper. I can
Anyway,
see that.
we're getting them, and honestly, the only reason I'm doing it is because she said she'd help me, because I was like, Christmas might be a little cray-cray
Yeah.
with everything, so yeah.
Mm.
But she's spending the night on Christmas Eve and is here all
Are
morning
you doing
and
it
day and stuff.
Are you guys doing your Christmas
Yeah.
upstairs? Okay.
Yeah, so luckily I don't really have to go anywhere, and
Yeah,
yeah,
fair.
it's gonna be nice. I can stay in my jammies all day.
There you go.
Yeah,
You're
it's great.
cute.
So I have another book rec, and I
Mhm.
kind of chit-chatted about this one before because it
Mhm.
is an advent calendar,
Yeah.
and I am loving it.
Yeah.
It is Christmas Eve Love Story, and I kind of chatted about it before. So it's this girl, and she's
Mhm.
a window dresser,
Okay.
and she is basically stuck in a loop, a time loop. So she's reliving Christmas Eve over and over again. And basically, she meets the MMC on Christmas Eve. So,
Is this like a Christmas Groundhog Day?
kinda. It kind of is. But I'm loving it because the MMC is kind of cluing in. He's like, have we done this before? Have we met? And
Mm.
it's so good. So he's finally starting to like clue in about it, but it's really cute. But it's super cutesy and like Hallmarky. But I really liked this. I'm really liking it so
So,
far.
question for you. In this book, are you picturing Dean, like Supernatural Dean, and him being like, "We've already done this"?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely imagining the episode where Dean dies over and over again, where
Yeah, the
Sam is
Groundhog
stuck in
Day.
the loophole.
Yeah.
Definitely crossed my mind, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's their Groundhog Day episode.
Yeah. But it's really cute, and yeah, it's a cute little one. And I like that. I am liking the Advent part, like you like rip open the little pages. It's really cute. I'm gonna do this every year now.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Fun. Yeah, I just didn't think about, like, I found out that they existed just like too like late.
Yeah.
Words.
Well, they do one where it's like 24 days, so like
Yeah.
all through December. I feel like that's too much because they're like this much pages. I'm like, that's too much. That's too much of a tease for
So the one
me.
that you did, is it 12 days?
It's 12 days, so the 12 days of Christmas, and we did it like going up to Christmas Eve. And it's like a good chunk, but some
Yeah.
chunks are bigger than the other chunks, so I like it better.
Yeah. Are you reading this with somebody else?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so a friend of mine, like, remember I said she accidentally ordered 2?
Yeah.
So she gave me one, so we're just reading them together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Nice.
cute. I love it. I'm loving it.
Well, next year maybe I'll get one.
Yeah. Did you read any other Christmas ones, or were those it?
Those are all the ones that I have read. I did start this one, which is like the first paperback book that I have read in a while. It's called The Holiday Honeymoon Switch by Julia McKay. It's we kind of I told you about it a while ago, and you said it kind of reminded you of the movie The Holiday.
Yeah, I love that movie.
The only thing that I don't love about this book, like, so far, they're just kind of I just started it today, so I haven't gotten very far. But it's not first person POV, and I feel like I've just been reading so much, like, all of the books that I've been reading have been first person point of view. So this one's third person point of view, but they still tell it from the perspective of like a different character every chapter. So like like the chapter will be named after whichever character, but then it's told in third person. And so I'm having a hard time readjusting to that, because like every sentence when they're talking about whoever they have to like start it off with the name, and I'm like, oh, I have to like readjust into the life of third person storytelling. It's really difficult. because I really enjoy first person POV because I feel like the emotions are more you're able to like attach onto those emotions and those feelings more. Whereas third person POV, it's literally just like telling a story and then they have to like describe what the person is feeling and it's less like I feel there's more disconnect. So that's not to say it's not a good book. I haven't gotten far enough into it to like decide whether or not the book itself is really good or not, but I'm just having a hard time adjusting to reading third person. So,
Fair enough. Fair enough. I always have a hard time when it's first person, like only
mm,
one point of view.
like
I'm just
distinct, yeah.
like, I love hearing the other person's point of view
Yeah.
so
Oh,
much. But I have
yeah.
come across like some authors where they like, I don't mind it. Like,
Yeah.
they do it so well. Like, I'll name one like Mariana Zapata. Her books
Mhm.
are so good.
Yeah. And so she just does like one person POV?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, one person POV, but sometimes at the end she throws in the male. It's usually the male
Mhm.
perspective. She
Okay.
usually goes from the female's perspective,
Yeah.
but she'll throw in at the end a little teaser of the
Yeah.
guy,
Mhm.
which yeah, her
And we
books are
did
just so good.
when we first started like our book buddy stuff and there was a book that we read together and it was just it was one person POV. It was the one with a girl from New Zealand who like moves to New York City or whatever.
Right.
So that
Was it just her?
yes, it was just her perspective.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So back then I didn't mind it as much because that's when I was just kind of like getting into reading romance. So I was discovering all the things, but now I'm finding that like if I don't have I really like the dual POV, like, I really like
Mhm.
having both perspectives and, like, I like knowing something from one person and, like, finding and then, like, the other person finding out later and, like, their emotions and, like, vice versa, like, I like having both sides to everything, it just makes it
Yeah,
more, like the tension builds so much better that way.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what
Well,
I'm reading. I did go because I was like, well, if I finish that or if I want something on my Kindle, like what do I want to read? So I did go on my Kindle today, just on KU to find some books to read and I found a little three-part series. The author is Lyra Parrish. And it's a very merry series. So there's a very merry mistake, a very merry nanny, and a very merry enemy. I have decided I love enemies to lovers so hard. So
I like enemies to lovers.
yeah.
It's not my favorite, but I do
Yeah.
like it.
But I love like Grumpy Sunshine. I love enemies to lovers. Like I think those are beginning like starting to become like my favorite tropes. But yeah, I just like I threw these on my Kindle. I'm like, well, now I've got something to read. And then I also have Snowed In by Nevessa Allen, but I don't want to read it at Christmas. I don't think it's a Christmas book. I think I want to read it in like winter. So it might be a January read, but we'll see how things go for the rest of this
Yeah.
month. But
I do have lots of like little Christmas novellas. I just
yeah.
haven't got around to it. But
hmm
honestly, I don't mind reading Christmas stories like after Christmas either. So,
Oh, I do.
like, I'm good with it in January, I
mm.
should say. Like,
hmm
past January is usually when I stop.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm good with it, like, probably like up until New Year's at
Mhm.
least. Maybe a bit longer, but yeah.
I took a break from from writing the series that I had started a while back, and I now started a second series, which is a holiday series, and I'm
Oh,
very excited
yes.
about it. And you're gonna hate them because there might be slight retellings, but not completely.
Oh, no.
But I came up with a title and then I was like, this is the greatest. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want somebody to steal it because currently the title does not exist on any book. Because you know how there's like a lot of books that have the same titles and like that's fine. Like you can only have so many titles when it comes to like holiday books. But I did look it up, like I Googled it and I'm like, oh my God, I don't think this book exists. So I'm excited for it and I'm having fun writing it. And yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I have one last Christmassy question.
Okay. Shoot. Go for it.
What is your favorite Christmas memory?
That's a hard one. I'm going to need you to go first again. You
Honestly,
had time to think about these answers when you asked the
I
question.
I did a little well, not a lot. It took me not long to figure it out, but um honestly, it's a teeny little memory, and I was so young, so I don't like I don't recall a lot of it,
Mhm,
but it was when we were living in Ontario,
mhm,
and we would travel to like a Christmas tree farm
mhm.
and cut our own Christmas tree down.
Aw.
And it was so fun, but, like, there you can't really do that here. Like, there's nowhere to go that you take a saw and
Mhm.
you cut your own tree down. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But, in Ontario, there's, like, places you can, and it was
Yeah.
fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would
Eh,
guess that probably in more, like, remote areas of the country, there might be more of that available, but because
yeah.
we live in the city, we're not full up on, like, pine. There's not a lot
I
of
like where
areas.
we live because
Yeah.
you can live, like, right in the city, and then you
Yeah.
can live, like, where I live, where it's,
Mhm.
like, it's kind of in the city, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. Yeah, like, that's real. I literally live in the city. I
I know
live
you do.
right smack downtown, and I love it. Um, okay, I think one of my favorite memories, and I'm saying one of because I it's probably not the only it's the only one I can think of right now. But my dad was from the East Coast of Canada, and there were a few times that there's only one time I can recall that after he had moved away and I was born and my siblings were born, and I think at this point only my brother was born. My sister was not. So it was a really long time ago. I was still like a kid. Like I would think I was probably like 6 or 7 for this memory. But anyways, we went back to the East Coast for Christmas one year, which was really fun. My nanny, my dad's mom used to her favorite holiday was Christmas, and she just like went full out decorating her house for Christmas. Like on November 12th, like clockwork, she would decorate the entire house every year. She had a huge display, like you think my mom's Christmas village is big, like hers was like huge. But anyways, so I have this memory because they get snow, like where they're from in Nova Scotia, they get snow. Like you go there for winter, and winter is there because you think of winter and you think of
Yeah.
snow in Canada, like that's what they have it. So where they lived, there is at the bottom, they lived on this hill, and at the bottom of the street there was this like big grass hill. Like in the summertime, it would be grass, but because it was winter, it was covered in snow. So it was like the sledding hill. And so all the kids would come there during the day and then like go sledding down this hill all day long. And so obviously I went, and I think my grandpa had gone out and bought some like crazy carpets for us, like those little like plastic things that
Yeah.
you sit on and just fly down the hill on. So I remember going down the hill, and I guess I couldn't see because it was covered in snow, but there was like a rock that was on the hill, and then I like hit the rock and like launched into the air. And, like, I guess, like, like, in the moment, I didn't realize, like, how far into the air I went, but I just remember, like, my dad after being like, "Oh my god, you just got so much air." Like, he was like 'cause he saw it happen, so he was, like, mildly freaking out. He doesn't remember it, but he remembers nothing. But I remember in the moment him being like, "Oh my god," and, like, I was fine, like, I don't think I got hurt or anything like that, but yeah, I just, like, have a memory of like going down this hill and like going sledding and having a lot of fun doing that because it was like but I think at the time we lived in Alberta, so we also had snow.
Yeah.
So, but now like living in BC where we live on the very, very southern tip west coast, we don't get snow very much.
Yeah. We do sometimes. Like, even
Mhm.
the forecast now is like snow
Maybe.
keeps popping up, but
Mhm.
Alex is like just keeps trying to find being like,
Yeah.
"It's changing every hour."
It literally is. Like we kept looking and being like, "Oh, it might snow."
It'd be nice if we get, like, a little bit of snow for
Like a
Christmas.
Christmas dusting would be
Yeah, I
cute.
remember one year where we woke up and it was, like, so
Mhm.
snowy, and it was
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
For
honestly,
the kids, it would be really fun for
yeah,
them.
but we don't really like we don't get snow very often, but
No.
usually it's not until like January or February.
Yeah, that's usually because that's the colder months, and so that's when it hits
Yeah,
hard. Because like, right now, it's still, like, kinda like, it's cold, but it's, like, a mild cold, so
I
we're not,
know.
like
It
we
keeps saying snow, but it's 4 degrees.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't always snow when it's freezing. It
I
needs to be
know.
not totally frozen for it to snow, but yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's what we get for living in the most beautiful place in the world.
We get a lot of rain, but
Yeah. We
oh
had a
well.
torrential downpour this week. It was so
Oh,
fun.
yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
So great. Anyway,
Mhm.
do you have any other book recs or was that
That's it for me for
that was it?
now. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just have the 2 that or not the 2, the one that I'm working on, and yeah, the ones that I
Yeah.
finished, and some that I might try and read because I've got a few days off for Christmas, and we'll see. We'll see.
Very nice. Yeah, I might read a couple, but
Yeah.
well, we will see. I
Mhm.
get too it's Christmas. I get too busy with all
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
children.
Mhm.
We
There
did a
are
little pre-Christmas with my dad's side of the family today.
Yeah.
So it was really nice. I got a necklace. I'm actually wearing
Aw,
it.
that's pretty. What is it?
Yeah.
What is it's a gold necklace. It's
And
I
it
can't
has
quite
a
it's
it's
tiny.
a gold it is tiny. It's a gold necklace with like a little gem, but
That's cute.
it's it's a little sentimental because we found this company where you can send someone's ashes and get a
Okay.
necklace made out of it,
Yeah.
and they like make the gem out of the
Mhm.
ashes.
I've seen stuff like that before, that's nice.
So, my sister and I got one because our father passed when we
Mhm.
were 11. So, we
Mhm.
got necklaces.
Yeah. That's
So,
cute.
yeah, it was, yeah, really cute and special for us.
Yeah.
But, like, I was laughing today because I'm like, what if someone says, "Oh, I like your necklace"? Like, should I just say, "Oh, thanks. It was my dad"?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, that's such a like, oh. Like, what would you respond to me if I said that?
The problem is I'm not the right person to say that to because I am the type of person who would be like, "You absolutely should do that," because that is something I would do.
I'm like, okay, it was like a really long time ago, so I can
Yeah.
like kind of joke about it, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I like inside, I would be like, I would be laughing to
Yeah.
myself.
Mhm.
But I love the like the necklace is so pretty, and
It's very sentimental. It's a nice thing to do, and it's really
it
cool
is
that people are doing stuff like that.
and the company is really cool. Like they have so many other items that
Mhm.
you can purchase,
Yeah.
and it's gems and juniper, and they're local, so they're kind of local. They're in Vancouver,
Yeah.
but it was really cool. It took her about a
Mhm.
month to do because I'm
Yeah.
assuming like it's not easy to do that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, like I think I might try to get a ring eventually, but I don't
Mhm.
know.
Mm.
We'll see. But I'm
Yeah.
really loving.
Yeah.
It's so cute and pretty,
Yeah.
but yeah.
It's very, like, simple and, like, a very, like, understated piece, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
cute.
yeah.
That's nice.
But yeah, I'm like, I really want someone to ask me now. I want to see what they say.
Yeah. I
But
also would
yeah.
like to be there.
Oh my god. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
The kids got some gifts and
Mhm.
yeah, cuz we don't it's hard to do like everybody on Christmas,
Yeah.
so we kind of like to break it up a bit.
You have a large family here, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just do, like, obviously, my family on Christmas Eve, and then we do my husband's family on Christmas Day, and it works, and that's just and then we apparently are doing another dinner with my family 2 days later.
I know. I know cuz we're
So many
going.
dinners.
I'm like we
Uh,
do the Ukrainian one and then the normal people one.
Yeah. On like the 27th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well,
Yeah.
that's fine. I like Christmas dinner, so I ain't complaining.
That's where I'll get the stuffing.
So there
I'm
you
not
go.
complaining.
You will get your stuffing. Cam will
Yeah.
get her stuffing. You will get your gravy. Cam will get her gravy. Last.
Alex will get the Brussels sprouts.
Alex will get all the Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. I can't talk anymore.
Well, people, this was a very unhinged episode, I feel like. We just went off on all the tangents.
All the tangents. But we talked about books and Christmas.
Yes.
Because it's a special Christmas episode. But, yeah.
I feel like it's time to say goodnight.
It's the same goodnight because my phone is dying. But thank you for listening, and if you have made it this far, we love you. There will be a legitimate episode coming out after this one if I get my acting gear.
Yes.
And then another one in January, so we've got a couple upcoming that we will be happy to share eventually. But thank you for joining us, and thank you for indulging our Christmas chit chat. And I hope that you like the book recommendations that we read. We will post the names on them and share them on our Instagram as well. And yeah, as always, please like, subscribe, and follow because that helps us keep motivated, keep doing this.
Yes. And if you guys have any recommendations, we would love to hear it. Any questions,
comments, queries, icks.
Yes.
Did you like the books we read or did you not like the books we read? Please share. We'd love to know.
Yes.
But
yes, and I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas or
whatever
Hanukkah
holiday you celebrate. Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
I don't know what the other ones are. Those are the top.
I don't know.
Those are 3 big ones.
Happy holidays, people.
Happy holidays and Happy New Year if you don't listen anymore. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, have a good night.
Have a good night too.
Toodles.
See you all later. Happy holidays. Ho, ho, ho. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Unhinged Romant-icks show. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on your favorite podcast platform.